Hello, yeah, this audio will probably sound horrible, but I'm bored and I decided, let's draw. I thought to myself, what if I just make a video of me just drawing random stuff in my art style? So, I had an idea. What if I just draw a couple things, and then in the comments below, people will comment things, and whatever I see the most of, trust me, a lot of people think the same thing. I mean, that's why twins are a thing. So if I see a bunch of comments of like same thing, or comments that have like the most likes and stuff like that, I'll draw it. As long as it's PG. So yeah. Let's just go ahead and draw some stuff. Then I'm just gonna keep drawing myself in different art styles. Ooh, Animal Crossing, that might be a fun one. Do 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 Why does he look partially traumatized? Yeah, let's just go with that look. Okay, I should probably stop doing that. I feel like you guys are tired of me singing. Why? Why did I get back to that? Is there like a back feature? Yes, okay. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. And I got back to that freaking song. It's gonna be stuck in everyone's head now, huh? Okay, that other hand is looking like it needs calcium. Sure, Danny would be angry at that hand. If you don't know who Danny is, he's a hilarious game developer YouTuber. Boom. There we go. Me as an Animal Crossing character getting traumatized by Tom Nook's 8,000 bell bill for breathing. I wasn't aware I couldn't breathe on this island. Dang it, I forgot. I'm not animating this. I'm drawing. So he's just making up. Fun fact about my animations, they're completely made up on the spot. Like, of course, the stories aren't made up, but I get a thought in my head. I'm like, okay, that'd be neat. And I don't write a script. I just go with my gut and keep going. Which is probably why they're so low quality, but still. My D&D character. My first time ever playing D&D was an interesting one, to say the least. I decided to start off with originally wanted to be a wizard, but once I learned how many different magic classes there were, I was stoked, because I like magic. I think magic is like one of the coolest things ever. And so, I ended up as a bard. We started at level 5, which was a pretty neat one. It's stuck in my head. No. Oh, this is a music note that goes over his eye because he's a bard. He's an Aarakocra, so he's a bird person. Na 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 na, Birdman. I would imagine he became the pirate captain. He became essentially the co-captain of, what?
Oh, you moved the bed.
Hey, Ethan, I'm making a video right now. Like, actually, like, the audio and stuff like that is going on right now, so leave. So yeah. Yeah, that was my, brother. Younger brother. So yeah. Anytime I draw his fingers clenched up in a fist, I normally draw him like this because, you know, bird, person, talons, that kind of stuff. First, I didn't really want him to have wings, but over time I started to realize how good they were. I mean, having wings on, being able to use fly right off the bat, I didn't realize how good it was, and I didn't even know there was a spell called fly. So when I learned, the funny part was, like, when I first started, I was like, okay, I want to be a bird person. And the DM was like, there's an Aarakocra. Like, cool. What are they like? Okay, so they have giant wings on their back, and they live 30 years. So, to be a teenager, my character would technically have to be like 3 years old. Because they mature at 3. That was like some of the funniest stuff ever. And when he realized that, he was like, well, I mean, like, how does this work? Personally, even I was confused. Like, I don't know. Yeah. I think there's one more thing I'll draw, and then that'll be the end of this, because, you know. Okay, that foot looks really bad. I'm gonna redo that. Just... This one's a little bit bigger, but it's okay. He also had a pet, and his best instrument would have to have been his flute, because he even got like a different type of flute that if he rolled high enough, it would shoot out like a swarm of moths that would like flap around someone and then cause some poison dust. It was like a random bug flute thing, and it was absolutely awesome, because like my first time using it, I rolled low and like one small praying mantis came out and scratched one of my teammates a little bit, then flew back. It was dumb, but I loved it. He also had 2 pets. No, 3. How many? 4 were his pets? Okay. So let's start off with his 2 anger wasps. Anger wasps were absolutely like they were like one of the first wild animals we encountered. Basically, we got a joba fruit tree, which is a joba fruit is like a you know, but you probably don't know. It's just a homebrew fruit that is in the game, and it's basically just like big old like grapefruit size. They're essentially bigger grapefruit. Anytime I drew them, I draw them like Beedrill without the big old drill arms. You know, Beedrill is you after you start trying to design your own characters for anything, you start appreciating the design of other things. Like, you know, let's say you want to design a cool little bee creature to be your teammate, you know? And so you're like, okay, I think he's gonna be like, okay, so I'm gonna give him, he's gonna be big, and he's going to be cool, and and then you start realizing, like, designing a Pokemon is hard, because these Pokemon, they have, like, a specific design that just works so well with them. Like, even just the simple pattern on their back or something like that works really good. Like Poliwag, Poliwhirl, and Politoed, and Poliwrath all having that little thing on their belly. I remember we got them, and then we had to kill the queen because I had a little bit of debt, and inside the bigger, more powerful creatures are these power orbs, each one having a special ability. Yeah, it was fun. I want to make a D&D video. The only problem is, like, drawing it'll come a lot later in my channel because it's kind of hard drawing characters. Like, that's how long it took to draw him once. And imagine drawing him multiple different times in multiple different poses. And I don't want to just like draw him once and then just, not. No, did I break something? Oh, okay. I did not break anything. Hallelujah. Oh wait, he has other pets too. Let me just quickly zoom in and draw the other antenna things on this one. But he had I'm just gonna draw his crab because his crab was fun. I remember his name was Crabbo, and he was a crab. I tamed him using Joba fruit, and the rest of the Crabbos got killed. I'm calling them Crabbos because I named this one Crabbo, and so... Oh, I forgot his wings. So here's 3 different drawings, each one taking a portion of my sanity, and we'll at least do one more, much smaller one. Okay, maybe not a much smaller one. I just want to draw some. I'm just gonna draw. What was that one cool creature I made once? Am I doing color? Not a chance. Well, maybe. You know what? Should I do color? Color's gonna be a lot harder. Now I got bored, so I decided to use a random shape for the head and then draw off that. And so I came up with this creature that I have no name for. My idea is to put into a D&D campaign, but yeah. So let's see. Okay, I'm drawing this without any experience from anything else. So anyway, what are y'all's favorite characters from Dream SMP? Maybe I might draw them. Personally, I have two favorites. That is Rambo and Slimesicle. I just like the more innocent. Well, I guess Slimesicle's a lot more innocent. Too bad he, spoilers. In fact, how about this? I'm just gonna quickly, let's just quickly zoom out. That's what I drew. If you want me to draw anything else for you, let me know in the comments below. Enough likes hit, let's say the goal, 10 likes on a comment. No, just, if multiple people comment the same thing, or one comment gets like tons of likes, I'll draw that. I want to draw at least 4 things per video on this, but oh, come on. Okay, over here in pen up, create artwork, my feed. Give me a minute. Fine, notice it. No! Ah! Come on. From gallery. Did I save it in gallery? Did I save it in gallery? I did not. Oh. Here he is. Here's the original. Originally I was gonna make him like this big old creepy lizard, but then I made him this weird thing. My idea is that he just like stomps around like that. And then, sometimes, and like my idea is that there's multiple different types. There's this kind, which is a land one. Then my idea is that there's also water ones that have kind of like fishy tails. And, maybe desert ones that kind of like have a sharper claws to dig through the sand fast, stuff like that. But, yeah. Make sure to subscribe, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.